Welcome everyone to the first casted game. Where? Well, this is our event called the War of the Four Guilds. Now, as you can see, we have some nice logos on the screen. We have the Other Serpents on the left, and we have the Shadow Ravens on the right. Shadow playing Ravens as Francisbean, playing with the Delhi, and Feevah playing with the Mongols on Gorge. If you don't know how the event working, guilds have to declare war on each map where they have to fight, right? And they either lose HP on the map or they receive HP or gain HP back. So like if let's say Feevah loses right now, their guild will lose 9 HP on Gorge because they are controlling Gorge. If Feevah wins, they will receive 3 extra HP for protecting their guild map. So now, as we can see, Francis has scouted that Feevah is going for a barrack, a Dark Age barrack. This is the normal Mongol build that you want to do when you're playing a Mongol. It's not really a common thing anymore among the pro players. Pro players are not really rushing towers anymore because it's not as strong at the higher league. On lower league, I can say that it's still fine. It's still okay, but on the higher league, it's it doesn't matter. Like, and also here where you are playing against Delhi, so if it was like let's say two pro player, right? Delhi can just heal up the units that torching down the tower of the Mongols. So now, as you can see, normal game, early into it, the Mongol Dark Age Spearman has arrived, because you can spend 80 stone to get a double Spearman from the early wood that you can build with your starting 150 wood. After that, you get another 150 wood, and you can build a barrack in the Dark Age. And when you receive the 80 stone out of the Uwu, you can just make a double Spearman. I'm not sure if the rates is here. Okay, so the rates are here as well. An Uwu generates 70 stone per minute in Dark Age, 100 in Feudal, 120 Castle, and 150 in Imperial. Okay, let's see this. So the Mongol player has decided to rush the right side, but be aware of that. The DC can easily protect the villagers even in the middle of it. I'm not sure if that's a good call to attack. Ay. Yeah, that's very risky. That's very risky. Yes, I think he should just attack the gold and also build a tower there. At the same time, they are collecting the sheep. You can see 7 sheep on the Delhi player and 13 sheep on the Mongol player. Tower is coming up right now. Mongol player has ready up his own spearman, but I don't think 2 is gonna be enough. Yes, he is making another double spearman right now. Delhi player is collecting the gold. Oi. He has to go, and the Mongol player can already start torching down that mining camp. You're welcome, chat. And also, don't forget, Twitch chatters right now. These casts will be uploaded to YouTube as well, and YouTubers enjoy these casts. All games will be casted and will be put up to YouTube. So, if you are asking, why is it so important for the players to play? Well, we have a leaderboard only for players that automatically calculates points as well. For a win, a player receives 3 points. For a loss, a player loses 1 point. So whoever wins this game will receive 3 points, and the loser will lose 1 point. But that's fine. Even if someone loses, we don't care about that. We are all here to have fun and enjoy Age of Empires 4 while we are waiting for the DLC. So if you're asking me what was the decision that pushed me to make such an incredible event, I have to say it, sorry. So why I'm making this event? Because I want to make sure people are enjoying Age of Empires 4, while, let's say, we have a little bit of downtime of no new civilizations yet, right? So we have a little bit of downtime of that. So now people can a little bit enjoy something new and spend time in Age of Empires 4 instead of playing other games. Alright, so the Mongol player tried to do a second TC, but the spearman inside the tower was ready and set and shooting those little arrows to the Delhi villagers. The Delhi player has not lost a single villager yet, but the towers are really aggressive. He tries to deny the wood of the Delhi player. The Delhi player rushes up an archer range. He researched the fast production, but he haven't researched the sanctity in line yet. That tower is getting torched down by the villagers. Is he gonna cancel it? Oh, one villager down, but minus 100 wood. The Mongol player has lost 100 wood, but still, the Delhi player has lost one villager. In this situation, what I can suggest is that you research the textiles first before you torching, and you can use the scholars as well to heal up the villagers that torching the tower, right? Just imagine if you put up the 2 scholar and healed up the villagers. The Mongol player has reached to the feudal age with the deer stones, which is a correct choice. You ask me why? Because this map doesn't have a really good trade, right? You can't trade from your corner to the market neither side because, well, this one will generate you a little less amount of resource, and this one is really hard to protect. And if you want to do like this, well, that's really hard to protect as well. So the correct choice, Deerstone. I like the idea that the Mongol player uses Deerstone right now. Well, at least he gets movement speed for those units in the early ages. Alright. So let's see. Mongol player has set up some tower. He haven't researched yet the arrow slit. That must be a mistake. He has the stone to do that. And arrow slit is kind of important when you have the towers. Which means you don't need to have the units inside for the tower to shoot, right? If you just research the arrow slit. Mongol player with the Keshiks. He slowly arrives. Will try to raid the villagers from the top. But the question is, will he succeed? Or will he lose the 2 Keshik? Slowly arriving to the Delhi base. Getting there. Finds the villager on half HP. Charges in with the Keshik. And another villager lost. The Delhi player has lost a second villager. The Mongol player is doing really good with the aggression. Killed 2 villagers so far. And the Delhi player is still on an archer range only. No Kasi Raiders, no Spearman. And I think there is no professional... Oh, Professional Scout is in the queue as well. But sadly at the end. So far, 4 Keshik, 4 Spearman, and 4 Archer from the Mongol player. The Delhi player still has 11 Archer, building a second blacksmith. The first blacksmith is already making steel arrows. And a siege engineering. I think siege engineering is not really important here. He can also ignore the towers. Thank you so much for the prime hit tank. Dash. He has to dash, correct. The archers has arrived. The Delhi player just sees now. The archers are there. You can see his vision. So he realized that the Mongol player will attack from the right side. With a good amount of Keshik. Archers as well. There are some upgrades are coming in. Which was the ranged armor. That's gonna help the Keshiks a lot against the archers and the TC fire. Because don't forget. One little thing that many players don't tell you, but they should, and that's why I make my own guide videos as well to help the people out. But if you are not watching me that much or the guide videos, there's a little good information. The upgrade from the blacksmith, the steel arrow, actually increases the damage of everything. What does it mean, everything? It increases the damage of the TC and increases the damage of the garrisoned units inside anything. So if you garrison units inside the tower and you get plus on range damage, you will increase the damage of those units that garrison inside the tower. But at the same time, Delhi player has managed to kill one of the Mongol archers. Really nice. He sniped out one boy. Meanwhile, a barrack just came up. He's still gathering some sheep under the TC, but I'm pretty sure, oi, running out. Only 2 sheep left. Keshiks are trying to charge him from the top again, but couldn't find a villager kill. But he has total 3 villager kills so far. Delhi players trying to build up all those houses at the top. Don't forget, these players are the best players for each guild. Even if they are bronze, I don't care they are bronze. In my eyes, these people who showed up in the event to play and be here, and you know, all of you are amazing. Thank you so much for playing on this event, and thank you so much for being here. Never be ashamed of your rank, but have a fun with your guildmates. So, both of them representing the guild, both of these players, and in my eyes, they are amazing players. Mongols with the Keshik, Mongol with the Keshik. Spearman chasing them away. Still making archers and walling up. From the right side, the Mongol raid. Another 2 villager has fallen. Totally 5 villager has fallen. Alright, let's see. Delhi players keep following the left side. He wants to secure the berries. You can see there's like a really good amount of berries. If he can secure this, oi, he should not charge him with the Keshik, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't know about the Keshiks. Yes, he's building a mill. He's building a mill. Okay, I think he saw the Keshik. He saw the Keshik. He's going in. He's going in with the Keshik. The spears are here. Spears are bracing into the Keshiks. Keshiks is receiving a good amount of attack. Meanwhile, the archers are attacking as well from the right side. Losing a few archers to the TC shots. Keshiks has fallen. 3 Keshiks so far. 3 Keshik has fallen by the hand of archers and spearmen. But the Mongol player still has 7 Keshik and 21 archer. Ooh, there might be a mistake here. I'm not sure if I like that he's moving out. I'm not sure if I like the Delhi players moving out, losing the spearman. All the spearmen falls down, now the Keshik can charge in. One little mistake. He forgot to pull back the spearman in time, and because of that, he lost all of them. Now, if the Delhi player decides, he can also eat all those juicy berries. I'm pretty sure he scouted it. Yes, he scouted it, so he knows. He tried to capture a sacrifice deck, scholar. I don't think that's gonna work out. The Mongol player is already clashing on his own drums. You can hear ram, 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 ram. The first ram is done. Well, the Keshiks are charging into the villager. No! I think that's 3 villager, right? 1 villager down. That might be a misclick or something. Another villager down. 7 villager down? Yes, and 8 villager down total. Delhi player lost a lot of villager during this game. Rams are down from both sides. Delhi will try to do some damage on those towers, while the Keshiks came in again inside the Delhi base, and he's searching for the location of food. The Delhi doesn't even know the Keshiks are there. He didn't pull back his army to protect the villagers on farm. And the Keshiks has charged onto those villagers. 11 villagers have fallen. 12 villagers have fallen. And the rest of them are going back. Francis trying to protect his villagers, and with his ram also trying to breach those towers on the right side, so he can also unlock collecting the deer. What Francis has to do is just leave a few spearmen here and make sure the Keshiks will not do any damage. Oh, there might be a misclick. There might be a misclick. He's pulling back those spearmen. Alright. Archer on Archer. Hyukashik as well. While the villagers are dying on the left side. I think that's gonna be the big mistake here. He's not watching his own villagers. 16 villager dead, 17, 18. More and more villager fallen, 19 villager fallen. At the same time, the Mongol army pushes in. He successfully destroyed the tower. But the problem is, he still keep losing villagers. 22 villager fallen. 23. The military is shrinking as well. Only 24 archer alive. Well, those villagers, they're dying. 27 villager kills so far. Feevah is doing a crazy job with the Mongols on Francis, the Delhi player. 32 villager dead. 33 villager dead so far. I'm not sure if I like the position of the Delhi player right now. Even if he cleans up this Mongol army, he doesn't have the economy to support. The Mongol player is charging it. No, it's pulling back, pulling back. And the Delhi player surrenders. The first game goes for the Azure Snakes.